Hi, welcome to video 2 of week 1, Discover Your Purpose. Today we're just going to go over an understanding of purpose. And I've written these all out in a way that is clear, and I'm going to read it along as we go. How a false sense of purpose was created. So if you think about it, when we were kids, we were fully living our purpose in the sense that just being young and at play and free and running around with not much responsibilities, we were in our purpose. We didn't have anything else that we needed to be doing. By going through an education system, we were introduced to the idea of progressing from grade to grade, class to class, and our purpose became a thing that was always something we had to chase. It always became the next thing. Like once we accomplished one thing, then we were told, well, now you got to do this thing. And pressures from bosses, parents, society pushed us to keep chasing the next thing, the next job, the next relationship, the next apartment or house, the next vehicle. And our sense of purpose became something that could never be achieved or was only momentarily fulfilled until the next goal became apparent. Also, it was given to us by other people instead of from ourselves. So how do we answer these questions? Why do we exist? Why are we here? What should we do with our time? How should we be? One simple perspective is that on one level, we are already living our purpose just by being a part of creation, just by existing exactly as we are. So being the person that you are, the human that you are on this planet, being a part of the planet, a part of life, a part of creation, and just living through it, could be looked at as purpose. Now, there's two types of purpose that I want to talk about today. There's a spiritual understanding of purpose, which is that you're always in purpose just by being alive and enjoying the experience of life, kind of what we talked about, being a part of creation. And you could devote your life to this perspective and this understanding. And if you do, sometimes that path could be a tough path of discipline and may require yourself to detangle from the needs of society. So this is something that I wanted to pursue when I first got clean. I was thinking, why don't I go to India and devote my life to spirituality? Why don't I become a monk somewhere and just spend the rest of my years detached from society and focused only on being a piece of life and pursuing that kind of spiritual goal. And there's nothing wrong with this path. I promote it. I stand behind it. I think if you're willing to devote yourself like that, there's something very special inside of you. Now, living purpose is created by giving our actions meaning and contributing to humanity and society. So this is a purpose that is created by staying in society and deciding to be a part of and being part of the community and being a protective member of society and giving back. Now, this requires you following your values, utilizing your strengths, things that come naturally to you, that you're good at, and achieving your life goals, your life experiences, what you want to do with your life, what are your end goals, and giving back to humanity in whichever way you can, volunteering, charity, donating, giving back in any way that you can. So, why finding and living our purpose is invaluable in recovery? This is why. Now that we are no longer in active addiction, what drives our actions? Why do we do what we do? Why do we get out of bed? What is our reason for getting out of bed? What is our reason to stay in recovery? Discovering your purpose can create a sense of meaning and stability, which is essential for long-term recovery. Waking up with a purpose is irreplaceable. When you're just waking up and wandering around, before our purpose was drugs, our purpose was our addiction. It was going straight to that was fulfilling us in some way. Now that isn't our thing, we need to replace that with by living by our values and living by things we value and cherish, and utilizing our strengths that come naturally. It creates a sense of identity beyond addiction. When you start living by your values and you start reaffirming that in your head, that this is the kind of person I am, what you're doing is over time you're creating an identity shift. And then you when you're using your strengths, like I'm a courageous person, I'm a loving person, I'm a good at research, I'm good at labor. When you're utilizing your strengths, you're also creating that sense of identity. And this will help you switch your identity over time from a drug addict to, a human being who's living with purpose and values and all that. So purpose is your North Star. It is the why behind everything we do. In moments where you don't know where you're going in life, if you look up at the North Star, then you get a sense of direction again. Your purpose is the same thing. When you don't really know what to do in situations, follow your purpose. Follow your values. Follow your strengths. Living purpose is found in our values, our strengths, and our goals. And this is what we're going to be going over in these next videos. What are those? So answer this question with as much detail as you'd like. So here's a journaling exercise, the first journaling exercise. What is success to you? Right? Not what is success that someone else told you, but what does it mean to you? For example, success to me means living a life where I'm being my authentic self. I'm making the people in my life smile. I'm there for them. I'm showing up for them. Financially stable, That is what success is to me. So answer, what is success to you? And then share in the community what success is to you. Maybe you'll inspire someone, or, maybe you'll just reaffirm it with yourself. Many benefits to it. You don't have to share in the community if you don't want to, but I highly recommend it. And that is your assignment for today. Now celebrate. Great job in investing in yourself, and I'll see you on the next video.